Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school. Something I
Come on in, South.
Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch poly V plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with the assignments. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
different shades of black you have. I like it. You have onyx, shadow.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Welcome to the Dick Gunderson Memorial Gymnasium here in Colby as we get set for a little Monday night non-conference boys basketball as the Redmen of Rib Lake come into town to take on the Colby Hornets. I'm Steve Ocknick, Sports on Focus. We'll be joined momentarily by Matt Omikin of the Hornets Nest. He's out getting all the stuff for doing PA as well. But yeah, this should be a good one. Rib Lake comes in just the 2 losses on the year. And they are 2 good losses. As I load this up here. Rib Lake, they're, I said 9-2. They are 5-2 in the Merriwood, but that counts, they play those 2 crossovers. Their 2 losses to Edgar and Marathon, so neither of those are ones you're going to be all that sad about, but they have since gone on. They won their first game against Northland Pines 54-23, lost to Edgar, beat Pittsville, beat Owen Withee pretty soundly 66-58. The loss to Marathon 76-57, but nobody's beaten Marathon this year. And then a 20-point win over Athens, a 26-point win over Abbotsford, big win over Prentice, Gilman, Assumption, and Phillips. They won 6 in a row coming into this one. That Phillips, an 18-point win over the Phillips Loggers. They were supposed to play Shawamigan on Friday. That game got postponed. They are here. Then they host Auburndale on Thursday. We will be up in Rib Lake for that one. The Eagles come to town as Matt works his way up here.
Oh my goodness, you just get lost in conversation in these small hometowns. Hey everybody, Matthew Omikin here for the Hornets Nest, sitting alongside my good friends with Sports on Focus live here in Seatown, Colby, Wisconsin for this Monday night matchup. The Merriwood North takes on the Clover Belt East. It's a non-conference matchup, but gosh darn it, this is going to just heat up Seatown in this cold, frigid night. You have the Rib Lake Redmen taking on the Colby Hornets. And guess what, Steven?
What?
As soon as I came up here and I said my spiel, now I got to go back down there. We're going to do the starting lineups. Everybody don't go anywhere. We're going to get you start up for this game. Steven's going to do a little bit of his audio and talking, switchy stuff. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Matt. So yeah, we talked a little bit about that, but then you flip it over on Colby, and I had a conversation with Coach Flink. They're 5-6, but they've really played a dichotomy of a schedule. You look at their losses: Auburndale, a good Wausau East that's D2, Marathon, Columbus Catholic, Neillsville. So they've played Stanley Boyd, another very good one. And then on the flip side, you got the Loyals, the Gilmans, the Spencers. So this will be a good test for them. Obviously, different divisions, but then you get Owen Withee tomorrow here, and then Loyal on Friday for the Hornets before going to Gilman. You got a tough Stratford. Got to go to Athens yet, that's down. Another matchup with Columbus Catholic, but we're going to turn it over to Matt on a different microphone for the National Anthem starting lineups. We'll be back with the call of this one in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. visiting Redmond, Agent Zero, Talon Scheintower. Number 2, Jackson Lomberg. Number 5, Donovan Sutherland. Number 11, Dominic Quignow. And number 15 in your programs, Andrew Woody. And your head coach, Todd Henderson, assisted by Luke Gaypower, your 2024 Dribbling Redman. Let's hear you, Colby fans! Number 5, Miguel Morio. Number 10, Jackson Polita. Number 12, Adrian Lopez. Number 24, Joseph Stradler. And number 33 in your programs, Tucker Hayes. And your head coach, James Jimmy Flake, assisted by Mike Sosma and Jaden Underwood. And tonight's officials provided by the WIAA, hailing from the great metropolis of Whittlesey, Wisconsin, Paul Knetter, Doug Kraus, and Mark Horn.
National anthem starting lineup in the books. Matt working his way back up here, but we are ready to go for basketball as we get up here, and the tip. That'll be won by Rib Lake. Hayes got the hand on it, but forced it the wrong way. So Rib Lake will quickly get this one going here. They'll get it out Woody. Woody will get it back over here near side. Three-pointer, not there. Rebound collected up underneath by Colby. A little bit of pressure there, and Colby will bring it front court. Matt, let you take over.
Quick handoff, here we go. Deep shot for Colby, and they come out swinging. Three-point shot beyond the arc for Lopez, and why not? He leads the Hornets with 3-pointers overall with 35. It's not even close. Hard to the hoop is number 15, Woody. That is a rare charge to the hoop for Woody. Did you know, Steven, he leads this team in assists. He averages about 5 points per game, but he's got 50 assists. Next guy up is like about 20. He is instrumental with that ball. But speaking of ball game, here we got one going right now. And here's the first steal of the game. Charging down hard is Sutherland, and he gets taken the ball back again. Now we're back the other way. Kick outside, deep shot. Side backboard, not going to work for him this time. Morion on the missed shot. Looking for some room is Quignow, but then he kicks it out to Blomberg. Missed shot, a little bit to the outside. Colby bench is applauding loudly because this is the kind of start they wanted to have, where they're in the initial driver's seat. But, you know, that's the thing about basketball, Steven. It's a long game.
It is a very long game. We're very early in
We're very early in the start. Tucker Hayes is isolated all by himself, but can't find any kind of wiggle room. Kicks out. Missed shot by Stradler. Rebound by Hayes. Oh, does the big man skyhook. You ever watch NBA Jams? That's what that looked like. 5-0, Colby in the lead. Feels like I'm shouting. This is a high-octane basketball game. You got two really great teams that love fast breaks, right, Steven?
Very much so. We're going to see a lot of quick ball movement.
There's the kick out from Woody. Shot from the outside, and why not? Quignow drains it. Gets this game back within 2, 5-3. Quignow is having himself an outstanding season. Pretty much leads in every offensive category that you can think of. Back to Colby. Hayes is going to be under the hoop, but he steps out of bounds. That's what happens when you have a size 20 shoe. Or whatever it is.
It's not a small shoe, that's for sure.
No. Let's just say I couldn't fit into it.
Well, you'd fit, but you know.
They look like clown shoes on me, that's for sure. Quignow is at the top of the key. It's going to kick it out to Shy Tower. Got to learn these guys' names. That's Agent Zero, though. Woody does the long steps there, but kicks it back out. And hard to do is Quig now. They love doing that, dishing out and then wrapping it around. I see at the top of the key where it's nobody at home on the defense and then just hard to the hoop. And they got the speed for it, too. Colby's going to have to watch out for that one. And watch out for this one, too. Here's putting on the speed is Borkhardt. No, sorry, Blomberg. A little bit too fast. That kid was moving on 2 wheels. And just like that, the score is 5-5. This game is going fast. Steven warned me about that. He's like, good luck. So we're just going to call like white and black jerseys. And talk about speed. Great dish and a kick down to Lopez. Finishes it with an easy layup, 7-5. Deflected away is Polivka. Holding Woody at bay. Finally here comes Shy Tower. Gets it back under wraps. Over to Sutherland. Wrapping around. Here is Woody off the backboard. He has a little sky hook of his own. 7-7. And just like that, Rib Blake's back into it. Polivka tries to find. Not going to happen, though, for him, and goes underneath the hoop is Sutherland. And he's smiling about that one. He's like, I wish I had that one back.
I think he was looking for the foul. He was kind of pointing to his arm. He got hit in the arm as he went up.
And there was a translation by Steven. Strevler had one taken away, but then he makes him pay. 3-point shot deep downtown, 10-7. Woody is just dribbling like a madman, and then Tucker Hayes says, Tucker, say no. So Tucker Hayes, he's a great basketball player. Shot over the top of him was Sutherland. Sutherland. But Tucker Hayes, here's the one category that nobody can touch him in. Blocks. By far and away, leads the entire team in blocks. And Tucker Hayes trying to fight for that ball in the miss. Gets it up to the hoop. Not going to call it, and it's going to be a travel call instead. Really?
He didn't get the ball. He stood up and moved both feet as he stood up, so it was a travel.
Well, according to what? The rules?
The NFHS rule book.
Okay, Steven's flexing now because he's read that book twice. Here we go, some early contact there, but no call. Colby quickly moves it down court. They are going to match speed for this Rib Lake team. And talking about speed, Strevler puts some mustard on that one to Tucker, and it was too hot to handle. Got a little bit of chin music and bounces out of bounds. Coming out of the game is Sutherland. Coming into the game is Borkhardt. Go ahead.
Seen Rib Lake once already this year. They don't go too deep into the rotation, so it's going to be a lot of about 6 or 7 guys on the floor swapping out.
Saying like, so they don't swap out a whole lot during the game.
No.
Layup there for Seth Borkhardt. He's got the right leggings. No leggings on the left. Morion, deep 3-point shot. Too far to the outside. Rebound. Here comes Queed now. Over to Borkhardt. And then Woody's like, guys, give me the ball. But then dishes it back out to Queed now. Oh, Queed now sends his own chin music over to Blomberg. 11-10. Steven, I haven't seen that in a basketball game in a long time, where these passes are like that flying around, where nobody can catch them.
Yeah, neither defense is giving a lot of passing lanes, so you're kind of trying to, give a little extra on it to get it through.
Strevler down to Tucker Hayes and dribbling around, tries to fight his way through, and why not? Here comes the big man. Queed now knocked on his Tookus. Sits back up and says, why no whistle? Tucker Hayes is just playing with fire tonight. Playing far more aggressive. Tips the ball away, and Polivka unable to get it back underneath. Woody under the hoop. Sky hooks it, doesn't go down. That would have been an awesome shot, though. Woody gets back his own rebound, deflected away again. Polivka into the student section. Oh, here we go, number 2, Blomberg. Hard to the hoop. Puts on the muscles and said, I'm taking this bird. Rib Lake up by 1. Strevler, kick out. Goes to the outside, top of the key again. Hornets trying to find themselves some wiggle room. They've had plenty of luck inside the paint and three-point land as well. Strevler, 3 and away. No good. Borkart bringing it up now. This is a nice contrast in jersey colors, I must say. Black and white, you gotta love it. And you know who else has gotta love it? Mr. Blomberg with the jump shot. He's got 4, right? Yeah. Yes. Steven concurs. 15-12. Redmen leading by 3. Lopez was trying to get to the hoop there, but it dribbles outside of bounds, and then a whistle is called. Steven?
They're going to get Hayes for a bit of a push on the rebound.
He pushed the dude?
Yep.
Or pushed him in the back? Or just pushed in general?
Just push in general.
I suppose. So when it's a fight for the ball, you can't necessarily get that push.
Well, you can kind of jostle a little bit, but he gave him a good push out of the way. And
Oh, it's like, I get you. Pretty blatant.
yeah.
Or not blatant, obvious. And here's something else is obvious. Woody is quite the handler with that ball. And then a whistle is called. Doug says, 3, hip check, side of the head, let's go that way. No. Steven, what happened?
I don't know. I wasn't looking away from the ball.
Steven was looking down in his notes saying, I really got to teach Matt how to call these games, about these foul calls. It was funny at first. Strevler tries to kick it down to Polivka, but it's going to get intercepted, but it's tipped back away, and Hayes gets it back. And just like that, the Hornets have the ball back, and Polivka at the top of the key. Here comes the offensive reset, and Fleischman is in the game now. Hayes kicks it out. Polivka. Side of the key. Nope. Like Steven would say, no. Woody kicks it out. Blomberg blocked. Lopez rebound. Wait now. Names, just phrases. Rib Lake up by 5. Here comes Joe trying to see if he can make something work on the left side. Lopez going to be at the top. Heavily defended. This Redman team is not giving anybody wiggle room, and Fleischman shoots a little off balance. Not going to go in. Blomberg shoving. Whistle's blowing. And he's got his fists in the air. Actually, the penalty is going to go on Fleischman, so he did not have his feet set, I take it, on the charge.
Everyone talks about feet set. That's not actually the rule in high school. You just have to be in a legal defending position, so.
So Fleischman was like, I'm just going to throw a body at him.
Yep, pretty much.
I gotcha. There's the kick out to the top of the key. Redman trying to get some points going, and they do with Quidnow. Dead center in the paint. Just a gentle shot, 19-12.
And you're starting to see Rib Lake settle more into their offense.
That's what I noticed. And here comes Polivka, says, I'll just take that ball to the hoop.
That was a pretty shot.
It was. He had like 4 defenders on him. Blomberg, deep 3-point shot. Takes a cold stare at the student section and says, yeah, did you see that? 22-14. Jimmy only rotated in a few players so far, but you know what? Rib Lake kind of at the same pace. Not a whole lot of people getting rotated in, but looks like they're going to bring back Agent Zero here in a second. But why are we talking about that? Colby with the ball right now. Joe tries to kick it out to Hayes, but he had an open look, but it was trying to get Hayes into the game. Says missed shot. Polivka trying to get that ball back. Quidnow hangs on to it. Borkart like, no, go over here. Lopez able to get that back. Oh, underneath it, here comes the block.
Nope,
Henderson.
It's going to count. Goaltending.
No kidding, Henderson was going up underneath, and that was a goaltending call?
Ball was coming down.
No way, wow.
Yep. It's a good call.
I would have just said epic block, but nope.
See, NBA, it's legal, because the NBA, it's got to be in the cylinder of the basket. In high school, if that ball's coming down or you make any contact with the backboard or any of that structure, it's goaltending.
Oh, there you go. Morion is back in the game, out to Fleischman. Whoa, we got a whole brand new people out here. Steinman's in the game even. Morion slips. Voss is in the game. Hard to the hoop and just falls short. Blomberg just charging hard down court. Henderson tries to flick it over to Sutherland. And a whistle blowing. Ball goes to Colby.
Yeah, Hendricks mad at himself. He just shuffled the feet a little bit on the pass and
shuffled the feet?
Shuffled the feet as he came down.
Oh, is that why it was a travel call?
Yep.
Yeah, you get that. Steinman, kick out to Morion. Colby's just trying to get back to that rhythm that they had that gave them that early lead at the beginning. And they're doing it with like all new faces except for Lopez. Lopez shooting a little bit cold. Oh, Voss was trying to get over to Steinman, but instead, Henderson gets in the way. Kick out, side shot, no good. Agent Zero, Tower gets it back. Over to Blomberg and hard to the hoop and gets a lot. He went through a chicken plucker on that one. Ball gets stripped away and he gets the call and the foul.
So,
Two shots.
It's interesting they're giving him shots because he passed it out of that. But
I was to say, it didn't look like he shot. Or am I wrong?
I think he was, as he was gathering.
He was gathering himself. I see. Thing about Blomberg, he's up there in points per game. He's got the second best points per game of anybody. Rebound, Henderson puts it back. And we're gonna have our first timeout called. So what does that mean?
I got some bills to pay.
All right, don't go anywhere.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Virtual learning, because you know nothing is harder than virtual learning, but the RVA people, they make it easy. Check them out. I love you still, I need you. Hearing a little bit of tunes there during the break.
Never turned down some good Build Me Up Buttercup.
Yeah, you can't stop the good vibe songs, am I right?
DJ's pretty good.
Right? Oh, Polifka gets stuffed. Jed says, no, get out of here.
But he didn't do it legally.
But was it according to the code's ethics? Jimmy called that timeout, trying to see if he can get his guys gathered here a little bit.
It wasn't Colby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rib
Not
Lake.
Colby. Folks, this is how fast this game is going for me. I can't keep up.
I mean, we're 15 minutes in and we've run through 12 minutes of game clock. Like, there hasn't been many stoppages.
No, it's just been constant here. Polifka misses the first shot, misses the second shot. We went, remember that last game where against Abbotsford, Stephen, where they couldn't miss a free throw?
Yep.
They've went a little bit cold in the last 2 games, just at around 48% of their free throw shots going down. That's less than 50%. Polifka gonna take a hard bounce, but kicks it back out. Stravlar gets deflected away. Quidnow brings it back down. And Polifka goes sliding. And here comes Woody and runs into the stage, and Woody's like, why no whistle? Polifka, hard pass to Stravlar, surveys the battlefield. And here comes Skyhook, no good. It is a rebound extravaganza here right now. Rib Lake slowing down the tempo a little bit, spreading out this Colby defense, which I can't tell if they're playing a, Steven, what is that, zone play?
It looks like they're just playing straight up man.
So why not a 1-3-1 or whatever you call it, Steven?
I mean, if anybody is going to be able to break that down, it's a team like Rib Lake that's athletic as they are.
And Quidnow on the 3-point shot, no good. Woody on the rebound, though. And Woody's like, ha ha, fake shot. Kicks it out to Agent Zero, Shy Tower. Looks like this man-on-man is kind of what the doctor ordered, huh? This is the slowest that the Redmen have played. They're kind of at a grinding halt.
Yeah, they're doing a good job keeping him from being able to get to the basket.
Shot away! Not even going to hit the rim, but it's rebounded underneath by Sutherland and kicked out to Agent Zero, and there's another missed shot. Rebound by Hayes. Just what the doctor ordered if you're cheering for the Hornets at home. Strevler to Morion. He's like, I'm all by myself, guys. And here comes Hayes with the kick out. And shot goes up and in. A fan just took my popcorn. Sorry, I didn't see who was on the score there, Steven.
That was Morion.
Okay, Morion on the score. Sorry about that. Paid $1 for that popcorn, and now it's walking away. The things that happen at Colby, I tell you. 1-0. Hip check over there. Come on in. Says Mark Horn. He's a good cat. He's been reffing for a long time. Doing a pretty darn good job at it. So we got Woody back in the game playing some very serious minutes. And they're all playing at a high tempo. And these kids do not show any sign of slowing down. Nice shot there by Blomberg and a rebound. Steven, you said yeah. What did you say yeah to?
Sutherland went for a swing to try and knock that ball away. He missed, came down on the head, and I mean, that's going to get called.
Bonk.
If he hits the ball, he doesn't hit him in the head, and it's fine, and probably a good play. I mean,
so Sutherland jumped that high, he hit Hayes in the head?
Yep.
Holy smokes, for the love of elevation. 27-16, 11-point lead for Rib Lake. Plenty of game time here for the Hornets, though. Game is slowing down. And I'm not sure who that's going to benefit yet here, because each team loves their fast breaks. Morion shot away. Drops it down. 3-point shot, 19-27. Hornets are 1 point away from getting into the 20s. It's been a while since Rib Lake has scored a point. Sutherland's like, yeah, I'm not going into the interior. But here comes Blomberg. Missed shot. A lot of these shots seem rushed, Steven. They're not even close to the hoop. Sutherland! Off the backboard, are they going to call it?
Nope, he stepped on the, he didn't get his foot back down in bounds before he touched the ball.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's one of those weird quirks. You see it a lot more with like backcourt violations, but if your foot isn't down on the ground after touching out of bounds or in the backcourt, it's still counted as being that.
I gotcha. The sports world is lucky to have you, Steven, just to make sense of this crazy, crazy world. Polivka runs into a lot of traffic and finally kicks it back to the outside. Strevler is trying to figure out, well, let's try to the right. Let's try spin move, but let's let that ball go out of bounds instead. He didn't let it go fly. Blomberg stripped that away. Speaking of that, he has got the second most steals on the team. Quidnow and Blomberg lead the team in steals. They both got about 25, 23 apiece. See how I'm slipping those stats in there? Because I basically didn't show up for the pregame. Sorry, folks.
You had other obligations.
I did. Blomberg lets it away. That one falls true, 30-19. Biggest lead of the game. Bounce pass to Strevler from Morion. Takes a mini golf roll, but it ends up going in, 30-21. Just straight up, like, you ever see those videos of like basketball players playing out in California, like in the N1 commercials? Like, just some fancy moves happening out there. Missed shot there by Sutherland. Picked up by Lopez. Here come the Hornets, looking to see if they can chisel away at this lead of Rib Lake a little bit. Two very good teams going toe-to-toe. Fleischman is back in the game, kicks it out to Strevler. 3 away. Tucker Hayes swoops in like a rebounding angel, and the putback. 23-30. And just like that, the Hornets are 7 points away. This game slowed down in a hurry. Steven, how come this is slowing down so much?
The Rib Lake, so much of their offense is predicated on getting out on the break off of like steals and rebounds.
Here's a shot and away, but goes off of the backboard or off the rim. Woody unable to make it go down. And what do we have here? We have a timeout? Oh no, a foul is called. Okay, so you're talking about like their offense is like, hey, we want fast breaks, et cetera, et cetera. So why is this coming to a grinding halt? Because like Colby being on man-to-man.
It's not so much that, it's that Colby is taking care of the ball offensively.
They're taking care of the ball.
So you're not getting the turnovers, you're not getting the bad passes as Morion again.
You know what else is happening? Miguel Morion is just putting on a distance clinic. That's his second three-point shot of the game. 26-30.
Getting back to the thought, or when they went on that run, they were getting steals, they were forcing bad passes, they were getting out on the rebounds. They're not as good here in the half court.
That's a very good point. There has been, I was just about to say not many turnovers, but one is stripped away from Fleischman. Gets a little bit of chin music from his sister number 0. Strevler to Hayes. Waits for the defender to leave it. Backboard is your friend. Give it to the big man. Hornets are in within 2. We're seconds away. 4 seconds. And Rib Lake rims it out and not going to throw it from a full court shot. And holy smokes, feels like I just got off of the treadmill. We're at halftime, and your score, though, Rib Lake Redmen up by 2. They were up as much by 11, but the Hornets quickly closed the gap with 28. So we're going to enter into halftime. Steven, give me a brief timeline. What are we doing next?
We're going to take a break.
And then we'll return with a few minutes left.
Yep.
And then we'll go over some stats, courtesy of Steven and his sharp pencil. So don't go anywhere.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch poly V-plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
A proud sponsor of your local athletes. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're 2 minutes away from the second half of this tight ball game. If you were like, Rip Lake's up by 11, I'm going to let the dog out. Well, guess what? The Hornets are letting the dogs out, and they're only 2 points away. Steven, we got some hot stats to talk about. Take it away.
Start with Colby. Co-leaders, Miguel Morion and Tucker Hayes, each with 8.
Now that is unbelievable. Tucker Hayes is like averaging 4 to 5 points a game. And it's not even over yet. We're halfway through. It's exceeding his points.
Adrian Lopez, Joe Strevler, each with 5. Jackson Polivka, 2. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line.
Was he the only free throw shooter?
Only free throw shooter for Colby.
That's amazing.
On the other side, Jackson Blomberg, 11, 1 of 2 from the line. Those are the only free throw shot by Rip Lake.
That's crazy. Anyway, continue.
Dominic Quedno, 9. And then Seth Borkart, Jed Hendricks, Donovan Sutherland, and Andrew Woody, each adding 2.
Woody only has 2 points?
Woody only has 2.
Interesting. I never would have guessed that. Well, as much as he handles the ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, Jackson Blomberg was kind of the guy that was open, and that's one thing with this, with both teams really, they're going to play the hot hand. Joe Strevler, 5, a quiet 5, but Miguel Morion, a couple threes, they found him open. Tucker Hayes, they've been able to use his size down low, get some baskets. So, and Colby's done a good job, as has Rip Lake, of playing that hot hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, 1 second.
So, yep, looking in as Matt fixing something on the other end. But we'll get set for second half. Matt was supposed to do a birthday shout-out, I think, that he forgot about.
I was getting this cold stare from Mr. Voss, and he's like, you told me you were going to do a birthday announcement at halftime, and I said, I sure was, sir. But you know what? We're going to do it on live right here. Happy birthday to Gavin Voss. Gavin Voss, number 21 in your programs, proud junior here at Colby High School, celebrating his 17th birthday. He's 1 away from saying, you know what? I'm 18. I'm going to buy whatever I want.
Except you can't really buy everything you want.
Not necessarily everything you want, right. And not necessarily the things you want to buy either. But anyway, I told him I was going to do it at halftime, and I completely blanked on it. So sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Voss. But, Gavin, we're going to get you at the end of the game. And there's an early miss by Colby. And here's a kick out. We switch sides. All of a sudden, the Rip Lakers are going to be taking over this basket. But same trend is continuing, Steven. We're seeing missed shot after missed shot. Are you keeping track of those?
I don't keep track of missed shots.
It's been a while since they've dropped a point, hasn't it? I mean, I know we just went through halftime, but you catch my drift here. It's been a while.
Yeah, they've been on a bit of a lull here as that one floated up for the tie. But, yeah, they definitely have kind of lost that touch. Colby doing a good job keeping them away from the basket.
Colby is doing a fantastic job of just they're being pests to this high-octane offense. Like you're seeing right here, bodies are just hitting the floor. But Quid now finds Sutherland for the backdoor basket. But, yeah, Hornets are just grinding this to a halt. And everybody's going into like a stupor, 32-28.
And I think at this point, I think Coach Flink realized that's the style they need to play to beat Rip Lake.
Polivka fires away, just falls short. Hayes unable to get the rebound, and here comes Rip Lake. But we said that before, but I'll say it again. That's kind of like an oxymoron of this Hornets team, because this Hornet team wants to play fast. They want the fast breaks, but they're willing to adapt a little bit here. Queed now not getting an easy look and kicks it out to Agent Zero, and that's a missed shot. Rebound by Polivka. Hornets bringing it up hard. Here comes the kick out. Strevler bounces it over to Hayes. Hayes trying to get under the basket, but he's going to step out of bounds, right?
Nope, foul on Sutherland.
Oh, man. Hey, folks, I'm watching this game just like you are, and I thought that's what I saw.
I think the foul is because Sutherland kind of forced him to go out of bounds with a little bit of contact.
Yeah, makes sense. Strevler, quick pass by Morion. And Joseph adds to the point total, 30-32. Woody likes these no-look passes, and he does it really well, especially with the long hair in his face. Bounce pass there, and it gets deflected away, and it's gobbled up by Strevler, and here come the Hornets. Potential game-tying score right here, but announcer's curse strikes again, and it goes out of bounds.
You know, that is the downside of the no-look passes. You don't know where your player, or you kind of feel where they are, but you throw it in a direction you hope they get there.
I sense him near.
Pretty much.
For all you Star Wars fans out there, the Force was not strong with that one. And people just turned this off. Top of the key right now, there's Woody. Finally kicks it out. Back across the other way, near court side. Sutherland not getting into the rhythm here. And Woody, fake pass, and skyhooks and gets his own rebound and jumps into Polifka. Literally jumps right into him. He was like 4 feet in the air when he came down.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was like doing a snowboard jump. Look at it, he was even telling the ref, like, see how high I was? Trying to get Queen now into the game and gets knocked away by Polifka. And Woody's like, my bad. Or Woody's telling him, like, you should get a headband like I have. Going up top, here's a high pass to Borkart. He's in three-point land, and he gets driven back just a little bit. Hornets still playing in that zone. It's a zone now, right, Steven?
Yep, 2-3 zone.
And the shot is away and rims out his Blomberg shot. Shooting gone a little bit cold for Rib Lake, and here comes Polifka, and oh my goodness! Blomberg just brings down the hammer. Knocks Polifka to the ground, and that is gonna draw a foul. Right, Steven?
Yes.
I could see that just as obvious. Blomberg came down like a Tomahawk missile. And Jackson Polifka, he is 1 for 3?
Yes.
Haha, Matt can do math. 32-31. And it's a tie ball game. 50% shooting right there for Polifka. The only free throw shooting from the Hornets.
Yep.
Tie ball game at 32. Rib Lake look and see if they can just get out of this stupor. And it gets blocked away, but gets gobbled back up by Woody Morion, not on the fast break. And Woody putting on some fancy dancing shoes and trots his way to the rim. 34-32. That was some fancy footwork right there. Strevler is down below and tries to hook it over, and he'll do it right over Quidno. And Quidno is like, what? How do you do that? 34-34. Strevler is like, he's like fluid like water at times. You know what I mean? He just snakes past people.
Oh, yeah, he's got some good moves. So do some of these Redmen. It's, Quedno did the same thing just before that.
Oh, and the shot is not going to go down for Blomberg again. Polifka. Oh, welcome to the game, Matt. Gets the rebound, brings it back down, and here is Tucker Hayes down below. Lowers the shoulder. Off of the collar of the rim and goes down into the net. The Hornets take their first lead of the ball game since early goings in the first half. 36-34. Borkart finding Quidno, and he has been having a quiet game and gets blocked by Tucker Hayes. Tucker Hayes is like, you see these arms? They're made for blocking. Timeout called. Where are we going?
To commercial. We'll be right back.
To commercial. And we're back. Coming out of that timeout break. Felt like everybody took that timeout just to get a breather. And Quinn now gets his first points of the half. First points for several minutes. Statistician can't keep up with this fast-paced game. I don't know what the answer. Tucker to the hoop. He wanted to dunk it, but he's like, I'll just save it. I'll give you a layup. 38-36. What an answer back from the Hornets.
There's no better way of getting yourself pulled out of a game than to fail at a dunk like that.
You'll get pulled out of a game?
Oh, and that's going to get your coach on your coach's bad side real quick.
Such pressure. Sutherland, what a great pass. Orchestrated by Borkhardt and Quidnow to get Sutherland into the hoop there. Pass Tucker Hayes. Strevler, pass out to Lopez. Off just by a little bit. Rebound, no good. It's a 2-on-1. Here comes Rib Lake. Here comes Blomberg. And there's that dangerous breakaway action that Steven has been warning us about all game. 40-38, 2-point lead. Colby is speeding up the game. And Hayes misses it, gets his own rebound, dribbles around and can't keep his feet underneath. What's the call?
Travel.
Well, he slipped like he had sticks of butter on his shoes.
Well, and it's one of those moments where I think you see a little bit of basketball IQ. He was kind of leaning back. I couldn't see who it was for Rib Lake. The guy for Rib Lake just took a step back. He lost his balance, took the steps.
Yeah.
Quidnow just took that quick step back. And
Quidnow, not Quid.
Yeah.
Quidnow. I'm
Quidnow.
sorry. There you go. But yeah, he took a step back to show that, it made him slip. Smart move. Borkhardt makes it go down from downtown. 43-38. Steven, there is a dynamic happening here. All of a sudden, this game just got turned up a notch.
Yeah, you're kind of seeing, Rib Lake putting in an extra gear there.
Polifka shot and away, rims out. Now, is Colby playing into their hands, or did Colby start this fast-paced mess?
I think Colby's taking some quick shots, but they're not bad shots. Like, you're not forcing bad shots, but they're just finding quick ones right now.
I gotcha. Still a close game, but yeah, Rib Lake is just put it up a little bit faster. And you know who else is dropping points faster? It's Borkhardt. Welcome to the ball game. He's got 6, right?
8. He had 2 in the first half.
He's got 8 and a timeout called. 46-38, second timeout of the second half, and don't go away.
Hey everybody, Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we have a huge savings for you. Supplier pricing for everyone on all remaining 23 models. Over 50 to choose from. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Sorry, I was playing the Mortal Kombat theme song there. Welcome to the ball game. Fleischman in the game, along with Morion. Is that what I said? Morion. The person that took my popcorn came back. No apologies. Morion to the hoop, gets blocked. Henderson. That gives the ball back to Rib Lake, and they are licking their chops right now, looking to see if they can get that big lead back. Kick back out to Quidnow, to Borkhardt at the top of the key. Woodman just orchestrating the offense. Blomberg can't make the shot go down. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, tipped last by the black jerseys.
They claim it was the white jerseys.
Well, who are you going to listen to, Steven? The ref or Rib Lake? But yes, I see that they were looking that it was contested a little bit. Holy smokes, full court press right there. I don't even know if Rib Lake did that intentionally. They're just that fast. Hayes is like, I got to work against this guy a little bit. Okie dokes, and off the backboard, but not into the rim. Off just by a little bit. Ball goes flying out of bounds, and ball's going to come back for Colby.
That second trip down the floor, I think Rib Lake might have an argument.
What, for 2 turnovers in a row?
For the ball actually coming off Colby.
Oh, I see. Morion sky hooks it. Again, doesn't go in. 38-46. Woodman tries a backdoor from behind the back, and Fleischman is just stolen away, and Blomberg gets it back for Rib Lake. Burkhardt bringing it up. He's like, I wonder if I should shoot another 3. It's at the top of the key, but he thinks about it twice. 3 times, no go. 4 times, no go. Quidno, his game was red hot. He went a little bit quiet, and wow, it is quiet like it's church. Woody is in the middle of everything and takes a travel. It's like my fancy footwork. Nah, I ain't travel. It's gonna take a break though, get some time. And coming into the game instead is going to be Shytower. Shytower is a pretty solid player. He's averaging about 7 points per game. He's got 8 3-pointers on the season so far. And guess who's got a 3? No 3! In and out for Strevler. Oh my goodness. Is that hoop cursed? 46-38. Hard to the hoop as Shytower doesn't go down. Finally, here's the kickback. Rib Lake still has it. Shytower's going to try again. Nope, kick out. Nobody can decide where that ball is going to go. Here comes Henderson. He can't get it to work underneath. Back to the outside again. Hornets are just sticking like glue in this zone coverage of theirs. Redmond just can't seem to make it go here. It's like a cat and mouse game. Who's the cat?
It really has been between, Coach Flink changing up the defense every time Rib Lake kind of seems to find something that works.
Yeah, you're right, because it was like man-to-man, grinded it down, then all of a sudden he started playing zone.
Yep. And he started playing zone right about the point where Rib Lake started figuring out how to get through the man-to-man.
Absolutely. Burkhardt still has the ball. This possession is going on forever.
And Rib Lake's going to be more than happy to wait till a moment like that.
And it's stripped away by Fleischman.
But he got the arm.
Right, Blomberg was trying to go for the hoop, and Fleischman went for the arm instead. And he's going to go to the foul line. Actually, has it been the same 2 players taking free throw shots?
Yes, Blomberg was 1 of 2 in the first half.
And now he's 1 of 3. Isn't that funny? No, honestly.
It is, seriously. It's been, Polivka was with the 2 shots in the first half, 2 in the second.
It's like they have designated shooters. Blomberg tries for the second shot, and he'll make that one go down.
And both of them are 50% from the foul line.
Could these teams mirror each other any further? You know what I mean? Fleischman, jump shot. There it goes. Breaks that 38 off of the scoreboard, 40-47. Rib Lake testing the waters again, constantly trying to see if they can get into that bucket. They're not eager to shoot from 3-point land like Colby is. They want to go hard to the basket. And here's a dish to Shytower. Not going to go down, and Henderson and Hayes get into a slapping match. And that's a penalty on who?
Polivka.
Polivka gets the call. Oh. Shot away, whistle's blown. Doug, the referee, says, give me that ball. He is having a long discussion with Blomberg. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what they were talking about.
He's saying Blomberg stepped out of bounds and didn't come back in. But yeah, I'm not sure either. It's not what I saw.
Well, let's talk about it at great length. And it gets knocked away by Blomberg. Hand check over there. Check your hands, everybody. Hand check. Polyphia going to be inbounding it and gets it going. And there was almost a mini fast break for the Hornets, but the Rib Lake Redmen close in on it. Polyphia on the outer edge now. Steinman is in the game. Dishes it to Hayes, but lost his balance and the ball goes out of bounds. 47-40. It almost looks like the shoes bounced him off of the floor.
Yeah, it was another one where I think he felt a body there and the body moved away and he just, didn't quite have the balance to recover from that.
Rib Lake is shifty.
They are. And it's a good strategy to use too in those kind of situations is, if somebody's using you to stay upright, don't let them use you.
Nobody likes to get used, Steven. That's true. Here's a pass and a dish to Quidno. Right back to Woody. Woody throws it to nobody. Here comes Morion to Fleischman. He can't hang on to it. That ball is slicker than a greased pig at cheese days. 40. Why did I say that? 47,
do they have greased pigs
no,
at cheese days?
They don't. I don't even know where that came from. It's so hot at cheese days. That's why I said it. Quidno sees an open look, and he can't make it go down either. It's a race to miss shots all of a sudden. We're past the 6-minute mark, folks. Hornets down 7, but it doesn't feel that far. It's anybody's game so far. Fleischman from way downtown. Missed shot. And it's a foul at the three-point line, Steven.
We're going to need somebody else to shoot free throws.
Wasn't it a foul on Fleischman? Oh, wait, you're right. It's a different free throw. Get Polyphia in there. Swap him out. What? I thought it was funny. The person who stole my popcorn didn't think that was funny. You didn't even bring me back anything. Fleischman drains his first one, drains the second one. Our only 100% shooter from the line. Wait. Oh, no.
What?
He has one more.
He has one more.
Announcer's curse. 3. Wait, hold on. Announcer's curse. 3, 2, 1. He broke the curse, folks. Those are big shots. 47-43. Now they're only down 4. That's a big turn of events. Hornets haven't had a lot of buckets in the second half. Rib Lake staying to the outside. Hornets keeping them at bay.
No, the clock is Rib Lake's friend right now. So you don't, without a shot clock, you don't have to take a bad shot.
That's exactly right. Like they have no rush. They're more than happy to just keep passing. And the way that they're handling the ball all game, there's very few steals. And Colby relies on a lot of those turnovers to get those fast breaks, much like Rib Lake does as well. But they just cannot get this ball away. And there you go. Now we're past the 5-minute mark. Quidno, blocked. Strevler, rebound. Bringing it down. A little bit of a crossover. Letting the offense get set up. Trying to find Polyphia down low, but Quidno was hard on his heels. Strevler dishes it down to Polyphia. Way kicks out that. It was a beeline pass, but Borkhardt turned around at the right time and got that thing. Took it away from Fleischman. Polyphia looking to see if he could just create some action here. Borkhardt gets the ball back at the top of the key. Fleischman right on him. Trying to see if they can force some kind of mistake. And Shy Tower over to Woody. Shy Tower all by himself. Woody's like, yeah, I had the open shot. Thought about it twice. Out to Sutherland. Goes around the horn again. We're past the 4-minute mark. They just burned 2 minutes off just by passing.
The danger you have here is you get out of your offensive rhythm. Now you can...
You're saying this about Rib Lake?
For Rib Lake, if you start running this kind of stuff, you get out of your offensive rhythm. If Colby gets a couple turnovers, gets points up, all of a sudden you got to turn that offense back on. That could be a little difficult sometimes.
Kind of like what almost happened to the Packers with Dallas, huh?
Exactly.
They went into a stupor. Sutherland Oh, that was a big layup miss right there. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Morion lets it away, and it drops. Holy smokes! 46-47, the Hornets down by 1. There's that point. Oh, and it's stripped away by Streffler. And Fleischman went for it, and there was a big collision between Woody and Fleischman. Fleischman getting poked in the eye. Ouchie.
And getting called for the foul.
Oh, jeez. What? How's that saying go? Adding insult to injury? Dude, he got poked hard.
Yeah.
See, that ball should have been flicked away by Fleischman, and it was, but then Woody was right there, and I don't know if the elbow or the finger caught him when he gobbled it back up, because Streffler was counting on that, and he was just going to be like a rocket. But can't talk about it now. That was a pass, because we're in the now. And so is Henderson and Quidno. Quidno to the hoop. Can't make it go down. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. It looks like it's last on the Hornets. This is a nervous ball game, folks.
I'm nervous, and I have no attachment to either team.
I'm just reading the Colby crowd here, and they all have the same posture. They're hunched, and half of them are chewing on their programs. They are nervous out here. You know, you couldn't ask for tighter defense right here, but Polifka was like, I know. Woody falls to the turf. Listen to me. Falls to the hardwood.
And that's the third on Polifka.
Well, only so much. Oh, man, Moriel couldn't get the deflection, and Rib Blake gets it back. Blomberg runs into some defensive traffic, and a foul is going to be on the Hornets.
That's
on Polifka, and that's his fourth. You keep playing him, right?
Yeah, at 2:29, you got to keep him. And you heard Coach Flink say, "Be smart."
Oh, Quidno sneaks in there past Strivler and Polifka. Oh, that one stings a little bit, but hey, that's only a 3-point lead. And that is awkward. We had a foreign object enter into the court.
Some kids are playing
and whose
with
kid? And what? Oh, dear. And we found out whose kid it was, but for the sake of the innocents, we are going to not say who it was. But, oh, dear. I'm just glad it wasn't mine. Anyway, Strivler's got like 2 guys on him. Polifka, hard bounce. Morion, 3-point shot away. Too far. Polifka tries to rip it out of Quidno, and he gets the foul. And is that going to be his 5th, Steven?
He's going to be done.
Polifka is going to call it a night, and what a night he had. How many total points for him?
Just 4.
4 points,
2
but
of 4 from the line.
He came with high energy. Wouldn't you agree?
A big piece defensively.
Yes.
He was flying around defensively. It's going to be a hard loss for Colby.
All right, Fleischman is going to come into the game, and there's 3 people on one dude at one point. Fleischman trying to deflect it away from Woody, and they cannot get that ball away from his hands. Quidno! Another big, that was a big bucket scored right there, 51-46. Streffler kicks it out, Fleischman. Hornets are going to be running out of time here, and running out of time fast. Strevler's trying to go to the hoop, and he gets gobbled up by Quidno, and a whistle is called. And that's going to be on Quidno, and that is his 3rd. Tight ball game, Steven, but man, once it hits 1 minute, I don't know. Hornets got to make something happen here. Tucker has it, tries to step, kicks it out. Strevler doesn't take the 3-point shot. It goes hard in the hoop, and bodies are just hitting the floor. What is happening? Steven, take me through this. That's just kids playing, being kids? Timeout called.
We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back, everybody. Holy smokes, a lot of stuff is happening here. 1 minute and 24 seconds, and Colby is going to go to the line. Strevler, first time he's up at the line. These are pretty big buckets right here. He gets that first one, 47-51, if you're keeping track at home. Colby's got to make some magic here, right? The way that this team handles it. 48-51.
So if you're Colby, you're trying,
turnover.
One, force the turnover as soon as you get across half court. You need to force the ball to a bad free throw shooter and get the foul.
Just got to foul right away.
Yeah, you don't want to foul in the backcourt. If you can force the turnover, great. And
they're not going to force the turnover, at least not on this juncture. Maybe they will. Quino's losing track of it. Gets stolen away. Here's Morio with the crossover, and
Coach Flink takes the timeout.
Wow! Are we going to stay here?
No, it's a full. We'll take it.
Okay. Oh, boy, don't go anywhere.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Holy moly. Here we go. I can't even get my words out. So there was a timeout call because Flink is like, we are going to draw up a play. Here's Lopez. We're reaching a minute. Morion, Strevler with the kick out. Fleischman, fire it away. Oh, just so they miss it. Quino comes down with it. Kicks it out, and there's a deep throw, and it's going to go out of bounds. Back into Colby's hands.
That wasn't a bad thought from Hendricks to kind of just get that one into the front court.
Absolutely. That guy was more wide open than Musgraves against the Cowboys. Right? That was the guy's name?
Pretty close. Yep, Luke Musgrave.
Dude, I thought that guy was going to drop it. He was so wide open. Full court press. Hornets able to play right through it. Get it to the other side of the court that they need to be. Tucker Hayes is going to have it at the top of the key. 42 seconds. Strevler. Hornets kind of taking their time.
You're not in a hurry.
Jump shot. Rims out. And Woody comes down with it. He's a rebounding machine. Uh-oh. Now this ain't looking too good. 25 seconds. Borkart to Henderson. Oh, that one stings a little bit. 53-48. Rib leg coming up big with the bucket. You got 14 seconds. Hayes underneath. Makes it go. Another timeout. 9.8 seconds remaining. 50-53. And just like that, where did all of the time go? Am I right?
Yeah, it's been quick. You know, if you're Colby, you're looking, I mean, this is pretty simple. It's immediate foul. Whoever gets that ball inbounds, you are fouling immediately. Because you got 9.8. If you let them get that ball anywhere near the front court, that's ball game.
Got to get it.
Because you need a few seconds to get the ball to the front court, set something up for a three if you can force the missed free throw. Oh, I'm wrong on timeouts.
Oh, man. Well,
Colby with 2, according to the scoreboard.
Steven was telling me that he knew it was going to be a tight ball game, and he wasn't kidding.
So that changes things a bit if you're Colby. As soon as that rebound comes down, you need to be taking that timeout to set something up.
So they're going to foul like right now, right? Oh! And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay in possession.
Yeah, it was knocked away by
8.3.
Fleischman going for the foul.
Deep pass to Blomberg, and that is going to be your dagger. Rib Lake's going to hang on the surge of Hornets, and this ball game is over. Rib Lake in a furious back and forth affair against the Hornets here in Seatown, and they come out with the victory 55-50. I'll be right back, Steven.
Doing some quick math here. We will grab.
Ooh, and what a ball game that was, and 2 halves in, 2 halves out. This ball game is
So
over.
I'll signal down as soon as Matt's done to grab our player of the game. Get the microphones out.
I'd like to thank both clubs and coaches and staff for putting on a fantastic ball game for us here. It's cold outside, but I got red hot in here. Rib Lake, thanks for traveling to our town, and Chief safe travels back to the frigid Northwoods. Colby fans, you know I love you. You enjoy the rest of your evening and stay warm out there. And if I do declare, I believe it is somebody's birthday. His birthday was this weekend. He turned 17. And guess who it is? Mr. Gavin Voss. Happy birthday, buddy. He turned 17. Happy birthday to Mr. Gavin Voss. Love, Mom and Dad. There you go. Friendly reminder, we all want to get a head start on our evening, and guess who else does? The janitorial crew. So please take a look around. If you've got trash next to you, chances are you brought it in. And guess
All
what?
right.
You're taking it out with you.
Rib Lake clears floor. We'll try and grab our player of the game afterwards, but we'll talk stats here real quick. Starting with, actually, we'll wait for Matt to come up, but we'll start going through them. Starting with Colby Hornets, Tucker Hayes, 14, all from right below the basket. Joe Streveler and Miguel Morion each add 11. Reed Fleischman and Adrian Lopez each adding 5. Jackson Polivka with 4. On the other side, for Rib Lake, Jackson Blomberg leads the way with 16. Dominic Quedno, 15. Seth Borkart with 8. Donovan Sutherland, 6. Jed Hendricks and Andrew Woody each add 4. So Rib Lake goes to 10-2.
There you go.
Colby falls
You got
to
it, buddy.
5-7.
You're just being a good mom and dad. I take it that you went through all the stats?
I did.
Well, fantastic. Well, I imagine you got to locate yourself a player of the game
They
of sorts.
snuck away on us. We'll try and grab him here when he comes back in, but that's going to be Mr. Jackson Blomberg, 16 tonight.
What?
Including a big 11 to keep them up in that first half.
He scored 11 points in this half?
He had 11 in the
Second
first half, 5 in the second, but that 11 in the first half was huge. When you
Oh,
had
I
guys
see.
like Andrew Woody and Dominic, a couple other guys that normally score a lot that weren't really finding the basket. So,
What were the keys to victory for this Rib Lake team?
I think it was defense. When they forced turnovers, you could see, and you saw it too, when they could get out and run, this team is unstoppable. They've got athletes, all 5 spots that can go to the basket, can do different things, and when they're running, they're really good. Where they kind of bogged down a bit is Colby was able to slow them down enough in the half court. But Colby is a very good half court defensive team. And you saw that there where they couldn't quite solve that half court. But, you know, in Division 5, in their section, there's not a lot of teams that are going to be able to defend them.
Colby.
Well,
Rib Lake. Okay.
And Colby, I don't think there's that many teams in that D4 section that they're going to be able to stop. They're not going to be that they'll have it that will be able to score significantly on.
I catch what you're saying.
You know, I mean, obviously they're going to have McDonald hanging out there, but
besides scoring more points, could there have been anything else Colby could have done? It kind of feels like they really threw it all out there against this Rib Lake team.
What really kind of sits in my mind is they started forcing things a little too much. They started taking some bad shots.
In the first half or second half?
Both.
Or both.
Like when Rib Lake made their runs, it was because Colby was forcing passes. They were forcing shots, giving up the rebounds, giving up the turnovers. That Rib Lake could turn into the break.
So a few instances of sloppy play. Well, that turned into extra points.
It did. So I see our player of the game. I'm going to sneak down, unless you want to.
I don't know.
I'll sneak down. We'll talk to him, and we'll wrap things up here in just a minute.
Blomberg!
Check, check. Check, check. There we go. Joined by our Century 21 relentless player of the game, Jackson Blomberg. Jackson, we'll start with the offense. 16 tonight, 11 in the first half. What was working for you?
I mean, sometimes when you're not hitting the threes, you got to work it inside a little bit. Can't hit threes every game, so sometimes we got to work it in.
You know, a game of runs. You know, you guys get the lead in the first half, Colby comes back. You get a lead in the second half, Colby comes back. But you guys found some great offensive plays there right at the end. That last minute, you know, what does it say that you guys were able to pull those out there in that last minute?
We got some guys that are willing to fight. Blood, sweat, and tears. We're going to find a way to win. That's what we do.
And then obviously another tough game coming up Thursday with Auburndale. Any thoughts going into that one?
We'll be ready. We're going in confident. Hope for the best.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. 16 points. Jackson Blomberg, thank you. All right, we're going to sneak back upstairs, and Matt and I will wrap things up here in just a moment.
Steven, how was the cold weather for you?
It is cold. It is not fun. That's why I'm glad we're indoors. Can you imagine football in this?
So the reason I bring that up, and I don't know how many more people are, if there's anybody watching anymore, I posted on social media, it was a recording of somebody was in Bill's Stadium with the blistering weather going through, and I thought, I'm glad I'm not there. And then Steven commented, you could still play in that. And then he's like, but equipment won't work. But yeah, it is miserably cold. Well, what were some of the things that, just to reiterate, Blomberg, what he had to say?
you know, he talked a lot about the fact, you know, threes weren't falling for him tonight. So, and it's right. And they kind of had to change strategy a little bit with the threes not falling to go more inside. And you saw there right at the end, they found those secret, those, you know, run out points, especially there at the end when Colby was in that press to kind of break the game open. You know, don't give Colby a chance with maybe some missed free throws. Just run that out quick.
Right.
And, you know, they got the win. And in the end, you know, the old quote, you only need to win by one, the rest is for ego. Well, because a win's a win.
A win's a win. So, speaking of wins, taking a look at Rib Lake quick, they're going to move on to 10-2 on the season. Only 2 losses. They basically have the Marywood North well in hand. And their next game, they're going to travel back to their homeland, and they're going to be having Auburndale chasing after them on January 18th.
And guess who's going to be there?
You're going to be there?
We will be there.
Hey, Sports on Focus. Those guys just travel everywhere. They love you guys up in Rib Lake.
Yep. We are going to be in that. You're going to be in the tiny little Rib Lake gym. We're going to bring you that one. That should be a very good one. Auburndale took their first loss of the year last week against Marathon.
Who's a good team.
Very good team. So that'll be an interesting matchup, an interesting variation in styles.
Between Auburndale and Rib Lake?
Auburndale is always
Auburndale's like old school, like this is the way we're going to play?
The very defensive, very, you know, patient. Rib Lake's going to push the ball. That's either going to be 32-31 or 80-70. And no in between.
So, and Steven's just looking at his chops. He loves calling those games, especially in that gymnasium. Maybe that's something that, Steven, you should put on your big ideas list. You should do like if you're not 30 for 30, what would Sports on Focus's version of 30 for 30 be?
I have to think about that one now.
Steve, or something. You should almost do a story about that gym, about Rib Lake. It is a special place.
It is.
Now let's go back to the Colby side. They're going to take another loss, so they're going to be 5-7 overall. But that was a non-conference game, so they're still sitting just fine in the Cloverbelt East Conference. And then on the 16th, they're going to stay at home, which is really nice. They're going to have 3 home games in a row as Owen Withy comes to town. That's going to be a big conference matchup.
And, you know, going back to last year, there was that round robin between Colby, Owen Withy, and Columbus.
Yeah, you know, they seem to be chippy.
You know, Owen Withy beat Colby, Colby beat Columbus, and Columbus beat Owen Withy last year.
Now, was that the 3-way tie
That
thing?
was the 3-way tie. And they went down into some far tiebreakers to decide the crossovers there. But Colby ended up taking second.
Oh, man, I'm glad you said that, Steven. I forgot about that. That was a talk for the longest time of like, who really has a conference, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, and that's going to be one of those things, again, where, you know, it's a change of styles. You know, Owen Withy, they're tall, they're long, they cause problems for you passing, and, you know, and they're, again, another patient team that's going to be more than happy to slow things down if they're not getting what they want. So it'll be a big change of styles going, you know, from this team to that team tomorrow.
Yeah, Owen Withy always has big dudes. I remember one of my earliest basketball games as a kid. I was watching my older brother Craig play ball, and I thought Craig was a giant. But then Owen Withy had a dude, and he was dunking. He dunked twice in that game, and I'm like, what the heck? So, and it hasn't changed.
Nope.
It hasn't changed.
So that's going to be, and I think it's one of those where if you were playing, say, today and Thursday, you wouldn't worry so much. But going back-to-back like that, that's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one. Well, Colby's going to have to dust themselves off and get ready as a huge conference game because both those teams are sitting at 4-2 in the conference. So, got to have it.
Yeah,
got to have it.
You know, it gets you that leg up when the second round of the conference play comes and you've got, you know,
when you got Neilsville and Columbus ahead of you, you can't lose ground. You got to stay.
Nope.
You got to stay with those guys. So, all right, Steven, anything else for you?
Well, we're basketball tomorrow from Medford.
Oh, so you're going to be in Medford tomorrow.
We're in Medford tomorrow. We got Merrill, Medford. That last year of it being a non-conference game, it looks like. Merrill dropping into the Great Northern next year if it gets approved. So very good chance that happens. So we get a preview of what will be a conference game starting next year.
Nothing more fun than conference shift-ups. You
oh,
got to love it.
And that's always a good game. You know, it's one of those friendly rivalries.
Oh, but that's friendly, though.
It's a friendly rivalry. It's not like some of, you know, it's not, there's no real antagonism. They don't really, but, you know, they're close. They border. A lot of the kids know each other.
Oh, kind of like a Colby Abbey thing.
Very similar to a Colby Abbey.
I gotcha.
So, yep, so it's going to be a good game. And then obviously Rib Lake, Auburndale, that's going to be a fun one on Thursday. So
Man, so I won't see you back in Colby for a while.
I don't think we're back in Colby for a couple weeks now.
Oh, man. Well, you enjoy your travels. C-Town will miss you.
I will.
Okay. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to this live broadcast. This put on by Sports on Focus with Steven at the helm. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Sports on Focus on behalf of the Hornets and myself. My name is Matthew Omican. He is Steven Akanek.